Is that a column? Yeah. Incredible! This is part of the ancient city. Yeah, it's from the time of Ptolemy. Right after Alexander.
We're beneath the surface of Egypt's Alexandria harbor, exploring a section of the ancient city that sank after an earthquake. The lost, treasure-filled tomb of Alexander the Great was in the so-called royal quarter of the city, an area filled with grand architecture and statues.
And another column!
Could this be it? We're seeing signs of monumental construction.
Here is another one. Look at the size of this. The diameter of it is enormous. Have you seen Pompey's Pillar? Yes, I saw it. This is the same size.
A column comparable to Pompey's Pillar shows that the ruins here are from something massive. Could it be from Alexander's tomb?
I cannot believe the size of these objects. This is the size of a school bus. You can almost imagine what it would have looked like with all of these beautiful columns. Maybe there is a colonnade here. It may have been magnificent.
A colonnade of columns could indicate an important ceremonial building.
Josh, look at this carving here. This is some kind of statue. Yeah, the head is missing. This is a granite sphinx. This is like the haunches of the legs? Exactly.
Stone sphinxes like this are hallmarks of ancient Egypt and were often placed in front of sacred buildings.
Wow, look at that. Have you found anything down here that connects to Alexander? Nearby, in 1933, the head of a statue was found. Wow!
Now on display in Alexandria's Greco-Roman Museum is the head of Alexander the Great that once sat atop a massive but missing statue.
So if that head was found here, there must be more. Let's keep searching. Let's go. Look at this, Josh. What is that? It's an obelisk.
But it turns out there are even bigger things down here.
Josh, these are absolutely massive, huge stone blocks. What are these? It was the second floor of the lighthouse of Alexandria. Unbelievable!
These are the remains of one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the soaring structure synonymous with the city that Alexander the Great dreamed into reality.
When you read about the 7 wonders, they say the only one that survives is the Great Pyramid. But here is the lighthouse, right here on the bottom of the ocean.
Unfortunately, this once soaring tower is now sitting atop the rest of the ruined city like gigantic Jenga blocks, meaning if Alexander is down here, he's not going to be easy to get to.
There's so much more down here than I realized. We have entire city streets. We have sphinxes, we have statues. It's a massive, massive archaeological site. For sure there are many mysteries here, still to be discovered. Okay, running low on air. Let's head back to the surface. Here we go.
These waters are an archaeologist's dream, or nightmare. It's a jumbled heap of history lurking beneath the busy modern harbor. As for Alexander, while the edge of his city's royal quarter may have collapsed into the sea, it's likely that much of it remains on dry land, hidden not beneath the waves, but beneath modern Alexandria itself. And there's an archaeologist convinced she'll find Alexander's tomb there. In a literal traffic circle in the middle of town, I meet archaeologist Dr. Calliope Papacosta.
Nice quiet spot.
But we're meeting here for a reason, and he's sitting proudly atop his horse. Is this the man?
This is the man.
Alexander the Great.
The modern statue of Alexander the Great, offered by the Greeks to the city of Alexandria.
Calliope probably knows more about Alexander than anyone in this town. After all, she's been searching for his tomb here for nearly 30 years. So this is not his tomb?
No, of course not.
Okay, so I have questions about this tomb. Do we know what it looked like? Did anybody describe it?
Yes, but we don't have a lot of information.
Okay.
It was constructed by the Ptolemy IV about 200 BC.
The tomb, or soma, was described by the Greek philosopher Strabo as one of the larger buildings in the royal quarter, surrounded by a fortification wall. A tomb not just fit for a king, but a god. So now the million-dollar question, where is this tomb? Why are we here in the middle of this traffic circle?
Because here we are very close to the center of the ancient Alexandria.
Okay.
Let me show you the map.
Okay, so this is the 1800s before all of these big modern buildings were here.
Exactly.
In red, the map shows Alexandria as it stood in the 1800s. And in black, the surveyor was able to trace the remnants of the Roman roads, which was built on top of the Greek city.
Exactly. In this map, two streets were the same. This one is the main east-west street,
And this is the Canopic Street.
the Canopic Street.
This was the main drag and still is.
Yes.
Okay?
The other important street that was intersecting the Canopic one was the Royal one, with a direction from the north to the south.
Okay.
It's very important to say that these two streets were designed, planned by Alexander himself.
Right. So this is the main intersection of Alexander's city. And we're not far from there.
Exactly.
In the 3rd century, Greek writer Achilles Tatius describes the intersection of these streets as the center of the city, and adds that from this crossing, he walked 200 yards to the tomb of Alexander. So this is a huge clue, because it means that just a few hundred feet from this intersection, we should have the tomb of Alexander.
Yes, according to Achilles Tatius.
So is that where you started digging?
I started there because it's an area never excavated before.
And what have you found there?
Come on, I will show you.
You show me.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see. Come on, please. We wait for the light to change and take a brisk walk to the excavation site nearby. And from the moment we arrive, it's clear that Calliope and her team have been very, very busy. Wow! Look at this place! It's amazing!
It's huge.
You're like excavating a city down here.
It's the royal city.
An army of workers, a flurry of activity. Welcome to what is, or was, known as Shalalat Gardens. Hold on a second, my mind is blown here. So the level of the ground is up there,
Yes.
and now we're what?
We are 30 feet down.
30 feet underground here. This was just what, a park?
A park, a very nice green grass, flowers, trees, and I destroyed it.
Or more accurately, she revealed it. Her excavations uncovered a perfectly preserved ancient Roman road called L2 that runs parallel to the Canopic Way, the main thoroughfare of the ancient city. Incredibly, deeper down, she also uncovered this. R1, the major road imagined by Alexander himself. This intersection puts us back in time more than 2,000 years, near where ancient accounts place Alexander's tomb. It's a huge find, but there's a reason nobody else has dug down this far.
It was not easy because when we went down about 20 feet, we arrived to the water table.
Oh, so it was flooded.
Yes.
And is that why these many pumps are here?
Yes, there are pumps all around.
Still pumping out the water?
Yes, 24 hours per day, 365 days per year.
And without these pumps?
We have a lake here.
Wow. And how long were you digging?
Years.
Years and years.
Years and years.
But hold on, once you hit this water table and you're trying to pump out this water and keep digging, were people telling you, Calliope, enough, there's nothing here?
No, they told me you are crazy.
I was being polite.
But this is the secret of success, because all archaeological missions in Alexandria stop when they arrive to the water table. But that means they will never find the Hellenistic layer.
Right.
Because the Hellenistic layer is under the water table.
Right. The Hellenistic or Greek layer, the one from Alexander's day, has been buried and built upon over thousands of years. So you have to be crazy to find Alexander.
I don't say crazy. I am a dreamer.
A dreamer.
So after 14 years of digging in Alexandria and 2 years digging in Salalat, we started digging down there. We arrived to 30 feet depth.
Okay.
It was the moment that I was exhausted, tired, and I thought I should stop. And that day, in the end of the day, the soil collapsed and a small piece of marble appeared.
So you see this piece of marble sticking out of the wall, and did you know what it was?
No, of course we understood it is a sculpture. It's not just a piece of marble.
Right.
Then we realized it was a knee. I took a brush and started cleaning. And then I cleaned all the face. And at that time I thought we looked each other. And this moment is the most important moment of my life. It was the statue.
Of Alexander.
It's a masterpiece.
The largely intact statue is now a prominent exhibit in Alexandria's Greco-Roman Museum. It is believed to be from the school of Lysippos of Sicyon, the favored sculptor of Alexander himself.
I believe this is the real face of Alexander.
This is a common story in archaeology, that right when an archaeologist is about to give up, the hand of providence seems to appear.
This happens to me all the time. So I... Okay, I'm coming.
They found something.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's see.
go.
Please. What do we have?
So, what is Mahmoud?
Oh, there's something there.
Oh my God, it's big.
What is it? Is it a
It's
coin?
a coin.
It is a coin.
Yes, and big one.
Calliope Papacosta has been excavating deep beneath Alexandria, Egypt, searching for the greatest prize in archaeology, the treasure-laden tomb of the city's founder, the conqueror Alexander the Great. Now, chief restorer Mahmoud Samir has found something they hope is from the Hellenistic period, when Alexander ruled this city as a god on earth. May I?
Of course.
Look at that.
It's bronze.
Bronze coin? Any idea from when?
From the size, I think it's a Ptolemaic period. More than 2,000 years old.
You know, just a 2,000-year-old coin, no big deal. The coin reinforces Calliope's position that we are digging in the Hellenistic period of the city, the time when the Ptolemaic pharaohs built Alexander's tomb. Yeah,
What is here? Oh,
More.
no, this is marble. Any marble we find here, we know it's not Egyptian.
Right, there's no marble in Egypt.
There's no marble in Egypt.
We know it's imported. We know it's something
Yes,
special.
yes.
Oh, look at
my
this.
God.
Ah,
Great,
incredible.
great.
So this is like an architectural element.
It's a floral design. This is perfect. Maybe it's a part of a capital, a Corinthian capital.
A capital is the topmost piece of a column and is usually the most decorative part as well. This fragment is a clue that something much larger once stood here. Stunning. While Mahmoud's team continues excavating this hotspot, Calliope brings me back over to the edge of her dig to show me what may be the centerpiece of the site. We have these huge limestone blocks here. This is what, like a foundation?
It is the foundation stones of a monumental construction.
This was the foundation of a building.
Yeah.
The size of these foundation stones indicates that there must have been something quite big here, yes?
This base was made for a building very tall and very big.
Yes. What is the extent of this? Help me understand how big this building was.
This part is the south end of the building.
Okay.
And we have one line of limestone blocks of about 140 feet
This building's 140 feet long.
length.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a huge building. It looks like the sides of the buildings, here and here, They go into this. This is
Yes.
unexcavated. Where's that part of the building?
This is the difficult part of the work because we are very close to the modern street and this huge building.
Right, there's literally a massive modern building and a street here, so you can't exactly knock that
No,
down.
we cannot.
The size of the ancient structure, and therefore its importance, can't be fully measured without reaching its buried north wall. But Providence is once again on Calliope's side.
But we were lucky because recently we found a late Hellenistic tunnel.
You found a tunnel.
A tunnel.
What kind of tunnel?
It's an arched way of construction. Possibly it is for water use.
And how far does this tunnel go? How far can you excavate it?
We don't know. The excavation is in progress.
In the tunnel?
In the tunnel.
Can I see?
Of course.
Calliope brings me over to the tunnel, which will hopefully show us how large the mystery building on her site is. Mahmoud is prepared for us to explore. Oh, this!
Yeah, this is the entrance.
And this tunnel, you did not dig this. This looks like old construction.
It's an aqueduct,
Aha.
yes.
This is a game changer. At some point after the year 30 BC, when Rome took control of Egypt, engineers built a water tunnel, or aqueduct, right along the edge of this site. And so we can use the tunnel to see where the building goes.
Yes, Mahmoud will help you.
You'll take me in?
Of course.
Are you coming?
No, please, but I...
Wait,
you
why?
are-
Why no?
It's your turn now to go inside.
You'll be up here if I need
Waiting for you.
Waiting.
for you. Nervously waiting for you.
you. Okay, Mahmoud, I'm coming down. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, look at this thing. Okay, so we have some of the groundwater in here. How deep is this? Just past the ankle. Okay. Rubber boots?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. To keep the tunnel passable, pumps are running 24 hours a day, pulling groundwater out so we can go in. Okay, here we go. This is what? What is this?
It's an air vent system.
Air vent system.
Yeah.
So this is pumping fresh air in here?
Yeah. Because it's not enough.
Not enough. Okay.
We are 30 feet underground.
Maybe that's some trivia you keep to yourself, Mahmoud. Let's keep moving. Come on. We slowly advance, feeling the literal weight of centuries suspended directly over our heads. To help make things even more interesting, the passage gets tighter as we go.
This is the main shape of this aqueduct.
Aha! This is the ceiling of the aqueduct.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going in there.
But take care about your head.
Take care about my head. How about my body? I'm not gonna fit in there.
This is about as tight as it gets.
It's opening up a little. Oh, this is insane. So, the water tunnel comes through here,
Yes.
but then what? You excavated all this?
Yes, we dug all of this and also put the supporting to be safe.
To prevent collapse.
Yes.
Okay, what have you found down here?
Here we found these blocks from the western side.
Oh, these are foundation blocks.
Yeah.
Exactly like we see above. So this is part of that shorter wall, the western wall.
The shorter wall.
But the hidden part is that big northern edge. Have you found any of that?
Let me show what we found.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
Josh, look at this.
So more stones. This is the western wall, yeah?
The end of western wall.
Uh-huh.
And this.
Oh, this is the corner.
Yes.
This is the northern
north.
wall.
Yeah.
You found the blocks of the north wall.
Yes.
Oh my word! This is the other side of the building.
Yes.
With the northern wall discovered, the team here finally has the dimensions of the mystery building. It is immense, approximately 140 feet long and 110 feet wide. That's bigger than the outline of an Olympic-sized swimming pool. It must have been a hugely important building, and just based on dimensions, it's certainly big enough to be a tomb fit for Alexander.
Josh, look to the side.
We've got ceramics, and is this plaster?
Yeah.
This is painted. Look at this. Look at this. This is painted plaster and more. Yellow.
Yellow
Oh my God.
and also red.
Look at this! We have red, blue, and yellow plaster. So I have seen these colors before. In Greece, in the tomb of Philip II, Alexander's father. And you have found many of these?
Many.
This whole thing was painted. These Greek, Macedonian colors would have been on the outside of this building. That is amazing. The exterior paint has survived for centuries underground and gives us a tantalizing idea of what this building might have looked like in antiquity.